Hi, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Cami and this is Cami's Closet. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoy content such as handbag unboxings, comparisons, what fits, style, jewelry, whatever is in my closet that I think is interesting, I will share with you guys. So if you like that kind of stuff, please subscribe. Also, if you're okay with really amateur, unsophisticated videos, then that's me. I don't edit. It's a dreary, cloudy day today, so it's going to be dark. I have 2 ring lights, but it doesn't make a difference. It's still, I have a very old computer. That's what I film on, so whatever. Anyway, if you're not new to my channel, you know me, and you keep coming back, and I really appreciate that. I just recently went above 1,000 because of all of you guys, but I'd like to go higher, so please, if you watch, but you haven't subscribed, just hit the subscribe button. It's really free. You do have to make an account. Don't get nervous. You're not signing away your limbs. You're just opening an account so you can be able to comment and like and subscribe to videos. That's really all it does. It's not a big deal. If I can do it, anyone can do it because I am completely computer challenged. Let's get to this video right now. As you saw on my thumbnail, I searched high and low for this Gucci key pouch, and I finally found it at a Gucci store. I think it came from Farfetch, but it happened to have come from my local Gucci store in Manhattan. I think in Soho, wherever it was. Anyway, so brand new, in the box, you know, dust bag, everything. So happy to get this because if you know me and you're following me, when I go to work, I bring a big tote or a big bag. When I go out on my break to the bank, to the store to get something to eat, post office, whatever, I don't want to carry all that stuff. So I wanted a key pouch that could hold my keys. If you're not familiar with this Gucci key pouch, it was so popular at one time. I don't think they make them anymore. You could probably get them on the pre-loved market. So I got myself this key pouch, which happens to be about 2 inches in depth. So it holds a lot. You could put a lipstick, you know, your license, a card, and you could attach your keys to it. An entire key pouch with keys. So then I purchased this one, which is the YSL. Where's the little thing? Really pretty here. YSL, right? This regular retail price was, I think, $300. I don't remember. Correct me if I'm wrong. $395, somewhere around there. Of course, on the pre-loved market, they were selling them used for like $700, $800, whatever. This YSL I also got new. I don't remember where. Might have been Neiman Marcus, probably with a 10% Rakuten cashback. Really beautiful. The leather is absolutely gorgeous. This too, I left this attached. These are my keys that I have to have with me all the time. It's my car fob, and then it's my house keys, my work gate to open the gate of the lot to get into the building, and then my work door to open the front door, and my office door. I always have these keys. I'm not going to take them off, put them on, take them off, put them on. It's just too much. I'll end up forgetting something or losing them. So these are the keys that I always have, no matter what bag I use, tiny, mini, whatever. So this YSL, it's a YSL. Put the whole batch of keys in there. No problem. You could stick cards in there with the keys. I've done it. They both fit. Both keys. I'm really not doing a review because I did a review, but just quickly, they work great if you're looking for something that's going to hold. Here's the Gucci. Fits the whole bundle of keys with the car fob. I could also put 2 or 3 cards in there, little maybe a bill or two. They're fantastic for that purpose. However, I think I did a video telling you, and this isn't even what the video is about. This zipper, the zipper pull, fell off. And I found it at the end of the day when I came back home from work on my curb. So I was lucky. So I put it back on, but I don't know how secure it is. So I haven't used it since. I don't know how secure this is. It's not like it's broken. So if I send it to Gucci, they're going to say there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, it just, depending on how you twist this just right, it'll fall off. So for all of you that have this, be aware of that, because there's nothing wrong with it. It's just not closed 100% over there, if you could see what I mean. Right there, you see how it's not closed? So this thing could slip under. Anyway, that's not the video. This video is why I will never buy an expensive key holder like this again. Never. When I say expensive, more than like $100, maybe $150 would be my limit. That's not cheap either, but in the grand scheme of what I purchase and what we spend our money on, $100, $150 will be nothing. This is why. When I go to my office, I have a tote bag on my shoulder, I have my lunch pack bag, and I have a coffee, okay? So I wish I should have brought everything to show you. Something on my shoulder, something in the crook of my arm, and the coffee in my hand. So I only have one hand to use this, one hand. Let me show you on this what happens. I have to find, now again, if you only have one key, if you have like a Louis Vuitton key clay and you just keep your fob in it, you don't even need to take the fob out. Your doors are going to open anyway. But let's say you have to take this out to open several doors. I have to use one hand. Remember, I have a shoulder bag, my lunch bag in the crook of my arm, and a coffee in this hand. I have one hand. I have to go like this. I have to find the key. Usually I'll have the first key in my hand. I'll open the gate. This thing bangs into the gate. Then I open the gate and I pull this key out. And then I go to the next door. I have my coffee in my hand. I have my bag on my shoulder. I'm not going to put anything on the floor. No, not me. I got to find the next key, right? I got to find the next key. How many times I have dropped this out of my hand onto the concrete floor or onto the floor in the hallway before I open the next door into my building, where everybody walks with their dirty, filthy, disgusting shoes that have, I don't have to tell you what's on the bottom of people's shoes. This has fallen on the floor. This has fallen on the floor. Well, I haven't used this in a very long time. I packed it away because I'm afraid of this falling off. So maybe I'll sell it to Fashion File or something. It's a shame because I absolutely love it, but I'm afraid this key pull is going to fall off again and I'm going to lose it. I mean, I guess Gucci might replace it. I don't know. But in any case, fall on the floor. Fall on the floor. I get in my office. I have this dirty, I don't know how much this was, $400, 4 and change, filthy from the floor. So what do? I wipe it down with hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer wipes. I wipe it down and then I take a napkin really quick and I dry it as best as I could. I did that with this a couple of times. The other day, I dropped it, and I literally put it on the chair, and I took Lysol, and I went like this. I did. From falling on the floor and from banging into the door frame, even in my door frame of my house, it bangs into the door frame because it swings. Falling on the floor, it's in pretty okay condition. I feel like it got a little rough, like there might be some nicks to it. You can't really see it. You definitely can't see it on screen, but I feel that it got a little bit a little rough. This is going to get destroyed the more I use it, the more I drop it, the more I spray it with Lysol or hand sanitizer. It's going to get destroyed. So I just accept the fact that this is going to eventually get really crappy. Maybe I'll be able to sell it for a few dollars down the road when I'm done with it, but I don't think I'm going to sell it because I like it. Once the leather starts peeling and getting gross, I'll sell it. You know, if somebody wants it for $50, whatever. I'm just saying that's down the road. I will not buy another key holder. The same thing with the Louis Vuitton key clay. If you have a couple of keys in there, sorry, I'm banging my table. If you have a couple of keys in there and you need to get to those keys with one hand, you got to manipulate. There's a good chance you're dropping that too. Now, maybe because of the canvas, you could wipe it down easier. This is leather. This is going to get ruined from using cleaners on it. This Gucci, I wiped it down real quick. I avoided this part because this is material. So maybe this won't get ruined as quick because it's the coated canvas. But these metal, you know, the hardware is made of crap. We all know that. If I keep spraying this hardware, it's going to get pitted, it's going to peel, I'm not going to buy another key holder like this for the purpose that I need them for. I'm not. I'm going to buy a cheap one. Not cheap, but, you know, inexpensive. But, you know, I don't see them where they make key holders this large, this wide. I don't see any of them like in the contemporary. If anyone sees or knows of a contemporary key holder that's big like this, where the key holder goes inside so I could stuff all my keys in there, let me know. I haven't seen any. I think I'm just going to resort to, when this is all said and done, and this, I don't know what I'm doing with this because I'm annoyed that the zipper came off. I was so happy to get this. I used it every day, and then the zipper falls off. You know, really? So, again, I'm not going to be using this. I think I'm going to try to sell this. I love it. I absolutely love it, but I'm not going to use it because I'm going to worry about the zipper falling off. I'm going to continue using this because it works really well. I now have a really pretty nice collection of micro bags, so I take one with me to work. I've done videos on that. I take a micro bag with me to work, so I just take this bunch of keys out of here. I put this in the micro bag with my cards, with hand sanitizer, and I go about my business on my break, you know, when I run out, with a micro bag. You know, I'm going to continue to use this. until it's just falling apart. But I would not recommend, if you are actually going to use these for key holders and you're going to have more than one key, so you're going to have to actually hold the keys like this while opening a door, and you only have one hand because your hand is full with whatever. Even when I come home from work, I have my bag on my shoulder, my lunch bag in my hand. I use one hand to open the door. I've dropped this on my doorstep, on my concrete doorstep too. So it's very cute. It's very pretty. They're all, oh, how nice. They could be used for a million other things. But as a real key holder that you're going to really use with lots of keys, it's not a good idea. Not a good idea. If you're just going to carry one key, and you're probably not going to drop them out of one hand, or you just want it to hold your keys and maybe a lipstick, a hand sanitizer, a debit card, then they're great. But for me, I bang this around so much. I drop this on the floor so many times. Got to clean it because I'm not going to touch it if it's been on the floor. You know, not in my house. That's a different story. But outside, gross. So that's my warning to you guys. If you're going to use this truly for keys, as in plural, be real careful, because it's not easy to manipulate with such a heavy piece. Get into a door, then change keys to get into another door. For me, it's not the greatest. It's really, I'm destroying it. So anyway, that's all I had to say about these key holders. I appreciate you watching. I hope you caught our collab yesterday, Saturday the 24th, with me, Yoda, Winnie, Dawn, Eva, and Candy. It was a collab about the artsy bags we own. Artsy, Art Deco-ish. I really don't have any, but I winged it. So go back and watch that video. It's a lot of fun. And that's pretty much it. I do have another handbag on the way. If you guys know, I've been struggling to find a purple bag. Well, this one coming might be it. Fingers crossed. Hopefully I will have it for next week. Have a great Sunday. Bye.